This is Lisa, the original designing diva. I'm going to do a video on the a tour of the inserts of my Faux Dori here. I had done a tutorial while I filmed a tutorial while I made this Faux Dori, and the reason I made this one was the original Faux Dori I had was, I can't find it right at the moment, was too small. So I tried doing this one. There's a video on this, how I turned this into a Faux Dori. But this was too big. It was the size of a ring-bound planner, and that's not what I wanted. I wanted to get away from that. What part of the appeal of the Faux Doris was the compact size and not having the rings, and it wasn't working. It was too big. Now this is the size, this is an actual Midori traveler's notebook that I cut down. It's normally 8.5 inches tall. And this is the width of the traditional Midori, which is, it's way too small for me. And that's why I discovered Midori and then Faux Doris and fell in love with the Faux Doris. This again is the size, and this is an actual Midori insert, so you can see the difference in the size. So I did this one because the other one I had done, the tabs I had stuck out way too far and they were going to get ruined. So I made this one a different size. I made it a little bigger. It's vinyl, but I think it's very pretty. It came out very nice. I added the metal corner covers, the gold elastic. There's 2 gold charms, and this is a black labradorite. And the spine charm is a black labradorite also. This is the back of the book. And you can see the elastic stick out some. This is 14 wide, probably 14.5 is the perfect size. But for now I'm going to use this. And these are the bookmarks I did. I'm very happy with it. I like the vinyl. It's got a nice feel to it. It's practical. I had a request in for, I had found a piece of leather that I really fell in love with that was a different croco print than the traditional croco print, and it was a white pearlized leather. It was really pretty, but it only came in 12 wide. So I had asked, it was one of the vendors that I deal with for my leathers, and I asked if they could custom make a piece for me 15 wide, and they couldn't. They only had the 12 or a whole hide, and I don't want a whole hide. I don't need a whole hide sitting in my room here, so I'll have to look for something different if I want a leather one. But for now I'm going to use this. I'm happy with it. I think it's very pretty. It's practical. It fits what I need in it, and I think the vinyl's underrated. I really like it. I left the inside natural. I didn't add anything to it. And I had put a different insert in here, so this is out of place. This normally goes here. So this cover, I had, this was something I had laying around because you can see the line here. I wanted to cover one of the Moleskine notebooks I had with this paper, and it wasn't wide enough to cover the whole notebook, so I had 2 pieces together, and something happened with this one. I don't remember what it was, but I couldn't use it. So I cut it down, and I decided I'm going to use it in this book. I think I love this. You know I love animal prints, and this is very unusual animal print with the roses. So I decided I'm going to use it in here. It's fine. This is, I'm not sure if I went over this in any of my other, I think I went over it in my wallet, but this is something I adopted from Erin Condren. I had an Erin Condren planner last year, and she had this listing in there, and it's, I've done it in quarters. That's the first 6 months, and this is the second 6 months. And it's kind of a perpetual calendar in that it tells you the dates of all the holidays. which most of the holidays everybody knows, you know, the date they fall on, but there's some that change every year. So this tells you, like, daylight savings begins the second Sunday in March, and Mother's Day is always the second Sunday in May, and Father's Day is always the third Sunday in June. So you can always tell, no matter what year it is, when the holiday is going to be. So I just thought it was a neat little thing, and so I included it in my calendar part section. And I am doing a bullet journal, but I don't know, I can't get away from my monthly calendar. I need my monthly calendar. I haven't been able to make that transition yet. So this is the calendar I use. I did this myself on Word. It gives me quite a lot of room. I can decorate if I want. I have a space for notes. And what I do with this one is my appointments and things. I think it's easier for me, it's easier to look at a month at a time and see the appointments I have than in a bullet journal. I think that would be too confusing for me. So for now, I'm keeping my monthly calendar, and that's what this section is. And then this is a pocket folder that I made. The other side is a zipper pocket. And they're both from Franklin Covey, and I attached them together so they'd fit under the elastic. This is I wanted a personal journal. I wanted something to keep a personal journal in. And I wanted it in my planner, so everything was all together. And a ring binder, I never could have gotten all this stuff in. There's just no way. So I just love Faux Doris. I think they're wonderful. So this is my personal journal. I have quite a few pages in here. I don't plan on using a page a day. It's just my thoughts and, what happened during the day, what I did for the day. So that's that section. It's my personal journal. This is my bullet journal, and I just set this up. I just started this. I have 2 books with the graph paper, so it's going to last me a while. This is my legend, which I'm sure I'll add to as I go along, but this is what I have for now. And I have 4 pages for my index, so I can add, as I go along, I can add things to my index as my bullet journal gets larger. This is my future log. I don't have anything in it yet. I just started this, so I probably will start, I don't have anything from, if March, it would be for next year. So I don't have anything yet, and I do have a wedding coming up, family wedding. My daughter's getting married in April, but that's 2017, so I don't have anything yet. I have 2 pages for the 12 months. This is my monthly view, and this is everything I want to get done in the month. And I'm a little confused why you do this and you do your daily. This is kind of your daily. I'm not sure, but that's the way. It was I watched a YouTube video, and it was, I forget his name. He's the one that came up, he invented the bullet journal. So this is the way he set his up. So I did what he said. I don't know. I don't understand that, but I did it. And this is my tasks for April, which again, I don't understand, but this will be my tasks for April. And this is what makes sense to me. This is my daily section, all my tasks for the month of April. And you set up each day. You write down each day, and then you put your task, and if you don't do it, you move it to another day. And so I'm just getting started with it. I only have it set up through April. I don't have May or any of the other months in there. I just have it set up through April 30th. So we'll see how it works. I don't know if, like, in March, in May, I'm going to do this whole part. To me, it's kind of repetitive. If you're going to do your daily, I don't know, unless it's just so you can look at it in one page. I'm not sure. I just don't get it. So I'll have to see what I do in March, if I just modify it to something that I think makes more sense. This is a pocket folder. Insert. This was a Franklin Covey, and the other side of it, I don't know. I'll let you know when I get to it. This is my ideas section, and it's for my Etsy shops, for my YouTube videos, and for my blog. So that's why I write down things that I think of that I want to do. Here it is. Here's the other side. Ta-da! Okay. And then this is my YouTube views, and I just started this this month. So what I did was I did the views, the total views for them that were there at the beginning of April, because I don't have any previous reference. And then what I'll do is the end of April, I'll again put what the views are so I can see the difference. And then I'll be able to go month to month to month. I actually have 2 years set up in here. And in the beginning, when I started doing videos, I guess I didn't know what I was doing, but I didn't actually title them where you're supposed to title them, so they just have a number. And to save space, instead of writing out what it actually was, I just put the number and the number of views. And here I have the legend of what the numbers are, which item is in that video. So when I look at the numbers here, I can look over here and see what the video actually is. And like I said, I have it set up through November 2017. And then this is how I keep track of my Etsy shops. I'm not going to show you a completed one, but I have 4 Etsy shops. I have Lovely Lady Designs, which is jewelry, Album Alchemy, which is the albums I do, Wicked Wire Designs, which is all very intricate wire wrapped jewelry, and then Planner Profusion, which are my dashboards and things like that. So I haven't done March yet. This is for March. And I have the total number of listings. I have the new listings I did, the total number of views, the total likes, total sales, gross sales income, any listing fees I had, any customer paid shipping, because I do offer on all 4 of my sites, if you spend a certain amount, you get free shipping. So I have customer paid shipping and company paid shipping. And then any other Etsy fees, any supplies I've purchased, my total gross income minus my total expenses, and then that's my profit or loss for the month. That's under this little thing here. So that's how I keep track of my 4 Etsy shops. It's compact, and I can just look at it and at a glance tell what I've done. And then on the back side of it, what I did was, this is for 2017, I have my Avon, and I have my campaign, my cost, and my income. So I did that on the, I'll continue to do that on the backs of the Etsy shop log. So that's that part. And this is the YouTube views. This was some paper I found in a cabinet downstairs. My dad was an accountant, and this was some header paper that he had his name and everything on it, so I decided to use it. These are pocket folders that I made out of Martha Stewart page protectors, and the last time I made them, I cut them from the top, and I cut off the flap because it was the open end. And I tried to recreate the flap, and I couldn't. It was too bulky, and I found that things inside did tend to slide up and out. So this time when I made them, I cut the sealed bottom and left the top untouched. So I have the original flap, and then I just resealed the bottom with packing tape, and it looks fine, and the things stay much better. This is the other side of that pocket. Then this is my miscellaneous planner pages. This is part of my planner package that I have available on my Etsy shop. And it's favorite movies, favorite books, favorite quotes. A lot of this I haven't filled out yet because I just started this planner. These are movies that I want to watch. A lot of movies, a lot of time that I don't have. These are books that I want to read. Most of these are books that I already have on my Kindle that I haven't read yet, so I need to get busy. These are TV shows to watch. I've not entered anything in here yet because I have that list I'll go over in the back. But if I do like House of Cards or something, if I watch it on Netflix, I'll put it in there. This is my master cleaning schedule, which I haven't done yet. I do have a cleaning schedule in the back that I have to move over. And it's daily cleaning, weekly cleaning, monthly, biannual things if you do like spring and fall cleaning, and then annual things that you might only need to do once a year. So I have to move my list over and finish the additional parts. This is Password Keeper, which I tend to use the same password. I do use different usernames, so I probably will fill it out just with the usernames that I use, because I do them different. I do use, some sites you have to use different usernames. You have to use your email or something. They require something. This is my gift giving list, which I haven't had any gift giving yet. Most of my my birthdays and the holidays coming up, I probably will have Mother's Day and Father's Day, but most of my family birthdays and things are towards the end of the year, so that'll fill up then. This is doctor visits. I have visits I have to put in here that I haven't. There's 3 of us in the house, so I probably will do a list for all 3 of us. And this is vet visits, and thankfully I've not had any this year. I have, she's only 3 years old, my puppy, so she should be healthy, and I shouldn't have any visits except for routine checkups and things like that. I did have an older dog and an older cat, which I lost, which was, the vet visits were out of control when they got sick, so thankfully I don't have anything to enter in there. These are my travel packing lists, and I have one for air travel and one for road trips, and I need to fill these out. I need to sit down and just brainstorm, and I'll do one for me and one for my husband. And I did air and road trip because I pack different. You have to pack differently for whether you're traveling by road or whether you're traveling by air. It's a whole different way of packing. So I have to fill those out. And then this is my wish list, which I haven't sat down and brainstormed that. There's a lot of things I want, so that'll probably fill up quickly. This is my mileage log, which I really haven't gone anywhere. I do like to keep track of my mileage for personal reasons. I don't need to for a job or anything. But I haven't really traveled anywhere, and lately my mom is older and recently stopped driving, so most of my trips are for her and we use her car, so I haven't really recorded anything for me yet. This is items that I need to buy. Most of them are for my businesses, and I do have a new cutting mat on here, and if you've watched any of my tutorials, you'll know why I need a new cutting mat. This is my project planning. I have 2 spaces for 2 projects. I have my daughter and her fiance are traveling up in a couple weeks. They live in Florida, and she has a lot of things here from before she moved, and we need to go through them and decide what she wants to move back with her and what we can donate, and we'll probably get a dumpster for things that we just nobody would want. So that's going to be a big project, and I probably will do a project planning for that. And the other thing I'm probably going to do while they're here is move my my room. I'm in a it used to be my daughter's bedroom, and now that I have the 4 shops, between the jewelry supplies and the planner supplies and the album supplies, I'm really cramped in here, and it makes it difficult to work because it seems like I never have enough room, and I'm always losing things, and we have a finished family room downstairs that nobody uses. My husband has his desk and computer down there. So I'm thinking of moving down there and making this room into a TV room. Because sorry, hold on. Let me get rid of that. Sorry about that. I have to leave my phone on for business. But that was nobody I needed to talk to right at the moment. So as I was saying, I probably will move down there, make this into a TV room that it will look nice all the time instead of the way it looks now, because it's just overcrowded. And that will be another big project. I have actual furniture to move, and it's going to be a big deal. So I may do a project planning for that, so we can do it in a way that I'm not left with a big mess at the end. So those are my project planning pages. This is my cleaning list that I have to move over. And these are, this is one of those Moleskine notebooks that I have. I cut down to fit into this planner. And these are sites that I go to. These are YouTube sites that I like to watch. These are Etsy vendors that I get supplies from. These are websites that I don't go to frequently, but I want to remember. There's some sites I go to daily, but these are ones that I don't frequently go to, and I want to, have a record of them, so if I need something, I can look there and find it. And I've mentioned before, this is my DVR schedule. And what I do is when I see a show advertised that I think I want to, excuse me, DVR, I will write it down, because they don't show up, on my cable anyway, they don't show up till like a week and a half before the show starts for me to be able to enter it into my DVR when you search for it. So I write them down so I don't forget about them, and then I periodically search and find them and add them to my DVR. This is my contact list. If you've watched any of my other tour videos, I've explained why I keep this, and just a short explanation. I have always kept a written copy of my contact list, because if something happens to my phone, my memory would not allow me to redo this from my brain. It just wouldn't. So what I do is I keep a written contact list, and that way if something happens to my phone, I have this information. It's years worth of names and phone numbers and email addresses, and it's just, I would never be able to recreate it. So I can use this while my phone's not functioning. If I need to get a new phone, then I can re-add this information into my new phone when I get it. But at least if something happens to my phone, I won't lose the information. So that's my planner that I'm using for now. I probably will keep looking for a piece of leather that I like, but I really like this one. I think the vinyl is underrated. I really like this planner. I think it's functional. It's pretty. It's a pretty design. And I jazzed it up a little bit with the corner covers and the charms and everything. But I mean, it holds everything. It holds a lot. It holds everything I need. I can have my side. See, I think I need maybe a ½ inch more. I can move these in too. I don't need to leave them out as far as they are, but the elastic comes down below them. But I have, I can have my side tabs, and I have my top tabs, and it works. It's a very pretty, functional planner. So I thank you for watching. I'm going to do another video tour of my wallet, because I did do a new wallet, and again I have that Cinderella syndrome thing, because this one was too small and the new one I did, I think, is too big. So I have to figure out a good size for my wallet. That'll be another project I work on. But for now, I'm using the one, and I'll do a video tour of that. So this is Lisa. I thank you for watching. hope, you know, you enjoyed the tour. I don't know if it gave you any ideas. Like I've said before, I like to watch tours because sometimes I find ideas I adopt, and sometimes I find ideas that I think about for a while and then make my own. So I think it's fun to watch, you know, video tours and instructional videos of what people do. So I thank you for watching. Stay tuned. There'll be more videos coming. I haven't posted yet the tutorial of this. I will. And when I do, I'll put the link below this video when I post this one too. So thank you again. Stay tuned. More to come. Bye-bye.